शुरुआत करने पहला आप एक मूल मंत्र का पाठ कर लिए सो अपन थोड़ी जी अंदर शांति मिलो एंड आप सुन लो तैयार हो जाओ ठीक है सो अगर हाथ जोड़ लो आँखें मीच लो मुंह बंद कर लो ओके एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख आद सच जुगाद सच हैप्पी सच नानक होती सच वाहिगुरु 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 जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह सो maybe some of you got a sneak peek थोड़ा पहला पता लग गया किदी बारे गल करनी प्रभजोत you can't say anything so this quote जड़ा I want you to read it I'll read it out loud तेरे बारे थोड़ा सा सोचो इसका मतलब की होया when you have perceived that he resides in all hearts to revere all the hearts should become your ideal so ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਆਏ ਹੋਇਆ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਤੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਦਾ ਮੂਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ right so they're saying that when you have perceived when you've seen that he resides in all the hearts to think of hearts as ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ we go there and we show respect and we show love ਉਵੇਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੇ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦੀ that's the same way we should start revering or being really respectful and kind and worshipful towards everyone's hearts and that should become our ideal that's what we try to live towards so what and who are they talking about ਕਿਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ and another question for you is who do you think wrote this no I didn't write this guesses अपने इतिहास में there's been quite I'll tell you something क्योंकि इस महीना December has to do with someone that was around Guru Gobind Singh Ji it could be Guru Gobind Singh Ji most likely it's not though so come on people that were around Guru Gobind Singh Ji Gursikhs that were around Guru Gobind Singh Ji's time Hanji yes Bhai Nand Laal Ji so you probably saw the slides that were flipped if you didn't very good job shabash so Bhai Nand Laal Ji jehde si today we're going to learn about Bhai Nand Laal Ji because they were a very big part of Guru Gobind Singh Ji's court ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 52 ਕਵੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਕਵੀ ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਸੀ so a kavi is a poet Guru Gobind Singh Ji used to have 52 court poets that used to sit and their job was just to write poetry and Bhai Nand Lal Ji was one of the most amazing and greatest Gursikhs that actually was a writer as well as someone ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਭਗਤੀ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਦੀ knowledge ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਵਧਾਈ so next slide so Bhai Nand Lal Ji Goya and Guru Gobind Singh Ji the relationship okay usually we talk about around this time we talk about Guru Gobind Singh Ji sarsa din ਪਾਰ ਕੀਤੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ and then what happened in ਚਮਕੌਰ ਦੀ ਗੜੀ and what happened with the ਛੋਟੇ ਸਾਹਿਬਜ਼ਾਦੇ and ਵੱਡੇ ਸਾਹਿਬਜ਼ਾਦੇ but before all that we need to get to know when Guru Gobind Singh Ji left Anandpur Sahib ਕੀ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਗਿਆ what was so amazing about Anandpur Sahib ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਹਾਨਤਾ ਕੀ ਸੀ Anandpur Sahib ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਸੀ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਰਾਜ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸੀ Guru Gobind Singh Ji ਦਾ and Bhai Nand Lal Ji's pen name or they wrote under the name of Goya so they're known as Bhai Nand Lal Ji Goya okay so next slide this is a picture very famous of Bhai Nand Lal Ji sitting and writing or thinking so whenever I think of Bhai Nand Lal Ji this picture comes into my mind because Bhai Nand Lal Ji is always either you know, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ poetry ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ you see how amazing they are, ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ how much love they have for Guru Gobind Singh Ji. And today we're going to see that. So just general information, next slide. So Bhai Nand Lal Ji was born in 1633, and not a lot of sources give the name of their mother, so I've put their father's name, Munshi Shaju Ram Ji. And what happened was they were born in Ghazni, Afghanistan, and they were one of the Banja Kavis in Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Darbar. And they were very, very young, and their father worked as a secretary in the court. Ek darbar de vich oh secretary di jehdi duty ਨਿਭਾਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ, and ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛੋਟੀ ਉਮਰ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਆਡਰ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਭਾਸ਼ਾਵਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਈਆਂ ਸੀ. So they were actually taught many different types of languages. They learned Brij, Sanskrit, Persian, Arabic, Gurmukhi, and it's because the main language during those times were those Persian and Arabic and those type. And you had to know Sanskrit if you wanted to read the Granth. So they were taught to be fluent in all these languages. Fluent means you can speak it, read it, write in it, think in it, and speak in it. All these things, and not just normal conversations. Overdient conversations, overdient gallan kar sakde har that are like spiritual. So they can use high words, they can have really intellectual conversations. So they were fluent in all of these. And that's not it. What they did with all this knowledge is they translated the Upanishads, the Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Kamaya, Esad. There's some of these writings are in Arabic, some are in Persian, and some are in Sanskrit. Right? So they grew up. By the time they were 12 years old, they started to show really, really good intelligence. And their father was starting to see that Nanu, they're going to be a really good scholar. And so, by Munshi Ramji, they tried to give him the best education they could. So, at 12 years old, what they do is they put kanthi paunde gal ch kanthi. And that's like saying you accept a guru, right? So his father had a guru, and his name was, they called him Viragi Guru, right? There's not really a name for him. ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਆਪ ਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਸੀ, ਉਹਦਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਵਿਰਾਗੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸੀ. And so he brought him, ਦੇਖੋ ਹੁਣ 12 ਸਾਲ ਦਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. In the Hindu dharma, a Kshatri caste person is supposed to get a Janyo or a guru at the age of 12. So he brought the guru, and ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਹਵਨ ਕੁੰਡ and all that, they got the fire and everything ready to start the ritual. And right before ਉਹ ਕੰਠੀ Bhai Nand Lal ji de gal vich paun lage, right? What happened was Bhai Nand Lal ji said, stop. Stop. And the father was like, why? He said, kyunki, tell me, what does this kanthi mean? If you put it in my gal, jo tusi mere gal vich kanthi pa diya, da matlab ki baniya? And so the guru said, that means that I'm your guru, and whatever mantra I give you, you're going to have to recite it for your whole life, and you're going to be my shish or my chella for the rest of your life. And Bhai Nand Lal ji said, for the rest of my life, what if the mantra you give me is not Puran? What if the mantra you give me is not, doesn't make me feel good inside, and I don't feel like you're the right guru for me? If I get this kanthi from you, I'm stuck with it forever. So I don't want to take on a guru just because. I just don't want to put the country on for no reason. मैं ऐਵੇਂ नहीं country पाना चाहना क्योंकि मैं महसूस करना चाहना. I want to feel that the guru I'm about to give everything and I'm about to accept. Oh, jada guru I love him and I think he's a great person. Right? Does it make sense for someone to like, you don't even like someone, they're just an okay person, right? You go up to him and like, you're going to be my guru, and from now on, whatever you say, I'll do it. Right? It doesn't seem logical to do that. If that person doesn't have, good character, if that person isn't strong, is it like our guru? Right? Is it like a superhero? So that's why Bhai Nand Lal ji said, no, I can't do this. And jada Viragi sadhu si, he agreed. And he said, chal theek hai. He stood by Munshi Ram ji that, your son is very, very smart and he's very, very intellectual. He's smart and he knows what he wants. He wants to taste Anand and Nam. So ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, right? We sit there and we do simran. And the reason why we do simran is so that we can taste ras. So that we can, like when we eat chocolate, you know, that nice, sweet flavor. But Naam is like 10 times better than that. I haven't tasted it, so I'm hoping one day by doing Naam Simran, I'll get that Anand. And Bhai Nandlal ji had read about it too. And he's like, wait a minute, if I jap your mantra, am I going to get that? And the teacher started to think, is he going to get that? He's like, I don't know, I'm not so sure. So he's like, okay, I agree with you. Tu rehne de. Jo tera ji kita, whenever you feel like it, you go ahead and get a guru. So Bhai Nandlal ji did not get a guru at that age. Next. So, what happened was, this is one of the ghazals that have been translated into English by somebody, and it's the feeling. The reason why I put this up now is the type of writing and the feeling that Bhai Nandlal ji had inside of them. So I can't see it up there, so I'll read it from here. And Bhai Nandlal ji says, hearts are kindling and the minds are ablaze. Both worlds are yearning for your glimpse. The dust of your portal, which is the celestial surma for the pious ones, is the only cure for the crying eye. Day and night both, the moon and the sun revolve around her path, and it is kindness that makes them worthy of giving light. Wherever I look, there prevails the charm of her grace, and the temporal world remains lured by her curled tresses. The earthen stratum is laden with my pearly tears, but still, Goya, I am retaining my grip on the world for the sake of her vivacious red lips. So this is the type of emotions that Bhai Nandlal ji would write with, right? They would put everything into it. They're talking about the ras that they want, the connection that they want with Guruji, or they want with Vaheguru, right? So, go to the next slide. And this is actually Persian that was written by, that's Japji Sahib written in Persian. So you would actually have to start from there, Japji Sahib, and read left to right. And it looks so cool. I try to learn Arabic. It is hard. Just the alphabet is so hard. And the way they speak, ayn, gain, you know, and that's Arabic. And then Farsi is similar to it, but it has its own sounds and rules. And their alphabet is much longer than ours. And so, Bhai Nandlal ji knew all of these languages by heart and fluently. So, unhone kafi gurmukhi vich jehdiyan cheezaं translate kitiyan. So, this is actually in 1970s. It's an actual picture of a pothi that Bhai Nandlal ji wrote. Next. So, what happened was, around the age of 19, Bhai Nandlal ji's father died. And before that, their mother had died as well. So now they were an orphan. And they needed a place to make, you know, food, and they needed a place to get food and have a job and make money. So, holy, what they started to do was people started to recognize that Bhai Nandlal ji jehdi hai na kinni tej a, and how what a great scholar they are, how smart they are. So they got a position in the Emperor Aurangzeb's court. So Bahadur Shah was the son of Aurangzeb, and Bhai Nandlal ji got a place under him, right? So what happened is, one day Aurangzeb, it was a pakka Musliman, right? He was really strict. So strict that he thought everyone should be Musliman, right? Tahi ohne sareyan nu marna shuru karta si during Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib ji's time. But every single time he would pick different passages from Quran, right? He would take one and he would tell his advisors, "Alo, tell me what this means." And they would go and do all the research in different books that had translations, different tikas. Apne Gurbani de vi tike hege jide vich Gurbani de arth kite hoya. There's translations of Gurbani as well. And so, what happened was, everyone in the land, all the highest of the high, their qazis and their mullahs, they couldn't figure it out. They would bring it to him like, here, this is the answer we found. And he's like, no, that's not satisfactory. It doesn't make sense. I need an explanation for this. And I don't know what the verse was. I wish I did. if we did, we could find out, kedi ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ translate ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ Bhai Nand Lal ji ne, right? So what happened was he couldn't get a satisfactory answer. Whenever ਕੋਈ ਜਣਾ ਕਹੂਗਾ ਇਹਦਾ meaning ahava, he's like no, and he would always find something wrong with it. So then he gave it to his son, Bahadur Shah, and he told him, you are a great scholar of Quran, right? Tu aadi puri zindagi la ke Quran nu padhya. My last hope is actually go get me an answer. And so Bahadur Shah had all the pressure, right? So he sat down in his room and he started to look up ways and started to look up the answers to the translation. Wait, what does this Quran di tuk mean? And he kept on looking and looking, and all the answers that other people had given, they were already done. So he's like, oh my God, hun main ki karunga? My dad's going to be so disappointed. And you can't give me a satisfactory answer? You're considered the highest scholar of Quran. So he was sitting there, and Bhai Nand Lal ji actually worked for him. And he saw him and he said, Ki hoya, what's wrong? Why are you sitting so sadly? And Bhai Nand Lal ji ne dasya, Bahadur Shah ne, that aaj tokka Quran di, I just can't seem to get the translation of it. What does it mean? And Bhai Nand Lal ji ne oh, that's easy, and he does the answer and he writes it and he gives it to him. And he takes it and shows his father that, look Pitaji, look father, this is a translation of this book that you had such a hard time. He was just like, whoa man, this can't be you, my son. This is too good. So he got, like, I know you, I know every single type of translation you do, but this can't be yours. Jine sachi muchi likhiya, bring that person to me. And so, Bhai Nand Lal ji was brought to the court. And he said, and he asked him about more tukam, and more adar tarah diya tukam bare puchya nu. And Bhai Nand Lal ji had a in-depth knowledge. He knew everything. He knew everything about the Quran from the cover to the end. And Aurangzeb was shocked and amazed, and he was so shocked at the amount of knowledge he had. He was amazed. So what happened is he assumed, ਉਹਨੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਵੀ ਕੱਲੇ ਇੱਕ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਇੰਨੀ knowledge ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, right? Quran ਬਾਰੇ. So after Bhai Nand Lal ji left, he found out that Bhai Nand Lal ji wasn't a Musliman. He was a Hindu that had managed to translate the Quran in such a good way. ਇੱਕ ਹਿੰਦੂ ਨੇ ਕੁਰਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ. So what he got, he said, this is a waste. We need to convert Bhai Nand Lal ji into Islam. Nahi to the talent, all of his hard work, all this brain and all of his scholarly knowledge is a waste. Jo Musliman nahi oda fayda ki. So he had decided that what we're going to do is call Bhai Nand Lal ji into the court and give him the option. Become a Musliman or die. Right? So, Bhai Nand Lal ji nu par pehla hi pata lag gaya. He heard from Bahadur Shah, because Bahadur Shah became friends with Bhai Nand Lal ji. He said, Dekhla, either you leave or before you know it, you're going to have to convert to Islam. And Bhai Nand Lal ji said, no, I don't wish to convert to Islam. So he left. And after he left, he was wondering where he should go. And he had heard about a place called Anandpur. Jithe sare jede lok aa, anybody who goes there, they get protection. Anybody who goes there can practice whatever religion they want freely. They could do whatever they wanted. They could be a Hindu, they could be a Musliman, but unhon nu koi kuch nahi kahuga. And so he decided to go and run away to Anandpur. And by this time, Bhai Nand Lal ji was about 19, and they had already gotten married, right? So what happened was that ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਤਨੀ ਸੀ, their wife was actually a Sikh girl, right? And ਉਹ ਰੋਜ਼ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਨਿਤਨੇਮ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਸੀ, ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਸੀ. And so little by little, Bhai Nand Lal ji had started to get exposed to Gurbani. They started to listen to it like, hey, Gurbani hai ki di? And they had started to fall in love with Sukhmani Sahib, and they had started to fall in love with Japji Sahib. And so they decided that jinnah ne inni soni Gurbani likhiya, I've never had time to go, but look, I've always wanted to go, and now Vaheguru has made it possible that I can go. What happens is, a lot of things. Okay, so these pictures look really random, but they're not. So what happens is Bhai Nand Lal ji, when they go first, ki hunda, they decide that I want to know if Guru Gobind Singh ji is a perfect guru. Like, I will stay here if Guru Gobind Singh ji calls me by my name. They guess what my name is, right? So what happened is, oh, bahar khadya rehda and he's thinking about this, and Guru Gobind Singh ji knows, right? So they smile and they call a Sikh. He's like, Sikh ho reha, and he comes. Like, oh, bahar hai na Bhai Nand Lal ji khadya, right? Ek Sikh khadya, oda naam Nand Lal a, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬੁਲਾ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੇ, right? So he goes searching. He's like, oh, ਜਮਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ੇ ਦੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਖੜਿਆ, ਦਿਓੜੀ ਚ, right? In the doorway. He's standing in the doorway. So the Sikh goes, oh, there's only one person standing there. He goes up, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ? Like, yes. ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਬੁਲਾਇਆ. And he's shocked. He's like, wow, Guru Gobind Singh ji's never met me, and I only asked for Guru Gobind Singh ji to be able to, you know, recognize, to tell me my name. But ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ aap jaake mainu bulaya. So after that he was like, this is the Guru, and he fell in love with Guru Gobind Singh ji. No, wait. So there's quite a few sakhya of the time that Bhai Nand Lal ji spent with Guru Gobind Singh ji, right? So one of them is Bhai Nand Lal ji used to go every single day and aapde gharon prashada leke aunde hunde si Guru Gobind Singh ji aste, right? And they used to take the prashada to Guru Gobind Singh ji. And Guru Gobind Singh ji, they used to make it with prem and sharda, simran karde hoya, right? Suchamta de naal, sharda de naal, with all kinds of different dishes. Oh, Guru Gobind Singh ji de agge leke aunde si. Can you go next? No, never mind, go back. I thought I had transition. So what happened was, Bhai Nand Lal ji would bring the food, and they noticed that Guru Gobind Singh ji sara kha lende hunde si thaal vichon, but they would always keep one burki, one small little piece of roti. Right? And what they would do was, they had a window, right? They had a window. They baari de bahar ek kutta baitha hunda si, and Guru Gobind Singh ji would save that burki and they would throw it to the kutta, and that kutta would eat it. And Bhai Nand Lal ji saw that every single day it would be the same thing. And Bhai Nand Lal ji started to notice that Guru Gobind Singh ji never gives me a roti di burki, and I'm standing right in front of them. So I got an idea. So what they do is, before making langar that day, ਉਹ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਆਦੇ ਘਰੇ ਲੈ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਿਠਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੂਰਾ ਰਜਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਪੂਰਾ ਰਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਭਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਬੁਰਕੀ ਨਾ ਖਾਵੇ ਰੋਟੀ ਦੀ. ਸੋ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਖੜਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਉੱਥੇ. And then they give Guru Sahib ji langar, and they run outside and they stand right next to the kutta waiting for Guru Sahib ji to throw the burki. So they wait, but this time Guru Gobind Singh ji does not, ek burki bhi nahi Guru Gobind Singh ji save karde. Instead they go and they lick their fingers and sari plate saaf karke rakh dinde a. And Bhai Nand Lal ji is waiting and waiting that Guru Sahib ji didn't give me the burki. Meri ta kutte jinni bhi nahi auqat, that I'm not even worth as much as a kutta, because the kutta is much better than me, that he got the burki from Guru Gobind Singh ji's own mouth. And I'm so unlucky that jidhar main roti di burki mangi, Guru Sahib ji rejected me and he ate all of it. He didn't even keep me a little piece. And when Guru Gobind Singh ji looked out the window, they saw Bhai Nand Lal ji sitting next to the kutta, right? And tears running down their eyes. And Guru Gobind Singh ji ne darwaja kholya and they said, Bhai Nand Lal ji, what are you doing? And they said, Guru Sahib ji, tusi mere waste ek burki bhi nahi rakhi. It's like, am I not even worth that much? And Guru Gobind Singh ji smiled and they said, Bhai Nand Lal ji, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੁਰਕੀ ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੋੜ. You and I are the same, right? ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੁਰਕੀ ਰੱਖਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ, right? Because you are me. So ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੁਝ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਇੰਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਜਾ ਕੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਲੰਗਰ ਪਕਾਇਆ, ਅੱਜ ਮੇਰਾ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਛੱਡਣ ਨੂੰ. And Guru Sahib ji picked up Bhai Nand Lal ji and hugged them. And he said, Bhai Nand Lal ji, you don't need to have burkiyan. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ burkiyan ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ. Whatever I eat, that ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ automatically blessings ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ, because that's how close we are. And this was the type of prem that Bhai Nand Lal ji and Guru Gobind Singh ji had. So next slide. Another time, Guru Gobind Singh ji ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਨੰਦਪੁਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੰਗਰ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ. So they had many different places around Anandpur where Sikhs were told they langar 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਖੁੱਲਾ ਰੱਖਣਾ. And to check, Guru Sahib ji decided they ਸੱਚੀ ਮੁੱਚੀ ਲੰਗਰ 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਖੋਲਾ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ and nobody goes hungry. So what Guru Sahib ji does is they disguise themselves, right? ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ they take a loi, take off their expensive clothes and ਇੱਕ ਪਾਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਚੋਲਾ ਪਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ and they go up and they wait, right? ਜੋ ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਲੰਗਰ ਛਕ ਕੇ ਚਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ, right? Then they go at 12 o'clock. ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਦੇ ਬਰਤਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਾਂਜ ਕੇ ਮੁੱਦੇ ਮਾਰੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਮਸਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਸੇਵਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, ਸਾਰੇ ਥੱਕੇ ਪਏ, ਹੁਣ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸੌਂਦੇ ਆ. And in walks Guru Gobind Singh Ji and they say, ਭਾਈ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਆ, ਕੁਛ ਹੈਗਾ ਛਕਣ ਨੂੰ, right? And the langri there, the Sikh langri is like, ਬਈ ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਜਿਓ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਤੜਕੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੇਲੇ, ਉਦੋਂ ਰੋਟੀ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਦਾ ਛਕ ਲਿਓ, ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਲੰਗਰ ਬਸ ਫਤਿਹ ਆ, right? And that's it for tonight, ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਜਿਓ. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji then went to another place. ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਰੋਟੀ ਤਾਂ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਜੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ 10 ਮਿੰਟ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾਲ ਦੂਲ ਨੂੰ ਤੜਕਾ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਵੀਂ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਦਿੰਦਾ. And he started to do that, but Guru Gobind Singh Ji ਵੇਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਚਲੇ ਗਏ, right? ਵੀ ਬੜਾ ਚਿਰ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ. So then they reached Bhai Nand Laal Ji's place. And Bhai Nand Laal Ji ਨੂੰ Guru Gobind Singh Ji ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਭਾਈ ਬੜੀ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਆ, ਕੁਛ ਖਾਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇਗਾ? ਤੇ Bhai Nand Laal Ji ਕਹਿੰਦੇ even in their kitchen ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ, ਅੱਧਾ ਪੱਕਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਆਟਾ ਸੀ ਐਂਡ ਸਬਜ਼ੀ ਠੰਡੀ ਸੀ ਐਂਡ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ 2 ਮਿੰਟ ਦਿਓ ਪਕਾਉਣ ਨੂੰ, right? They were about to do that, but ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਸੀ they were about to turn and leave. And ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਕੁਛ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਠੰਡੀ ਦਾਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਾਈ ਅੱਧੀ ਬੁਰਕੀ ਰੋਟੀ ਦੀ ਰੱਤੇ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਗੰਢਾ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਭੱਜ ਕੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਆਏ, ਵੇਟ ਦਾਇਓ ਨਾ ਹਜੇ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਚਾਹ ਆ ਲਓ ਇਹੀ ਖਾ ਦਿਓ, right? Please at least eat this, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ the home of Guru Nanak Dev Ji is like no other in this world or the next. No one shall leave empty handed. ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੁਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਖਾਲੀ ਹੱਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਭੇਜ ਸਕਦੇ. Whatever I have, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੁਛ ਮੈਂ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰ ਸਕਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ, ਪਰ ਛਕ ਕੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਜਾਇਓ. And at that moment ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੁਛ ਸੀ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ make sure that Guru Gobind Singh Ji did not leave hungry, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛਕਾ ਕੇ ਭੇਜਿਆ. So the next morning ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਾਲਿਆ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕਰਨਾ. ਐਂਡ ਐਵਰੀਵਨ ਲਾਈਕ ਵਾਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਲੰਗਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੀ, ਉੱਥੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜਾਣੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ 10-10 ਹਜ਼ਾਰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਵਾ ਕੇ ਭੇਜਦੇ ਸੀ, ਕਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹਾ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਸੀ, ਜਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੀ ਸੀ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ. ਐਂਡ ਦੇ ਆਰ ਟਾਕਿੰਗ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਹਾਊ ਲੰਗਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਚੱਲਿਆ, ਰਾਈਟ? ਐਂਡ ਦੈਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਸੇਜ਼ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਰਾਤ 12 ਵਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਲੰਗਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ. And when they all heard that, they were just like, uh-oh. ਮੈਂ 12 ਵਜੇ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਖ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੀ. And I asked you for ਲੰਗਰ. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਕਹਿਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਸੀ ਹਾਂ ਲੰਗਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਲੰਗਰ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੇਵਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ, ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਨੀਵੀਆਂ ਪੈ ਗਈਆਂ. They all bowed their heads because they knew that Guru Gobind Singh Ji left hungry from their place. And they said that Bhai Nand Lal Ji was the only one ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਦੀ ਮਹਾਨਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਕੇ they didn't waste a moment and didn't let anybody go empty handed, right? So this was the type of seva that Bhai Nand Lal Ji did. ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ, they would take it to heart and they would follow through with it. And countless times Guru Gobind Singh Ji used Bhai Nand Lal Ji as an example ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ. So next Sakhi. So one day what happens is, a little while later, while Bhai Nand Lal Ji has been living with Guru Sahib Ji, they decide they want to sell their heart. And so they walk and they want to sell their heart not just to anyone, they want to sell their heart to Guru Gobind Singh Ji. So they go because they want something. So they're sitting there thinking, I need something from Guru Gobind Singh Ji. But it's not money, it's not a house, it's not passing my test, it's not a car, not those things. I want Guru Gobind Singh Ji's kirpa. I just want Guru Gobind Singh Ji to look at me with kirpa in their eyes. One time, that's it. And that's really expensive. So, Appa Guru Sahib Ji, what should I give? What should I buy that kirpa with? Like, oh, my heart. So they go. Jithe Guru Gobind Singh Ji sonde hunde si, right under their window. They went and they walked and they said, dal le lo, bhai dal le lo. You know how sabji wale jaake kehde sabji le lo, tindo le lo, tomato le lo, and they would walk under the window like dal le lo, right, hoping that Guru Gobind Singh Ji would open the window. It's like, oh yes, I want one. I've always been looking for one. But nothing happens the first night. Bhai Nand Lal Ji comes again and a little louder. Dal le lo, and he walks there, right? Torde phirde aye wanga mari jande bhai mera dal hai, Guru Sahib Ji bahar kyun nahi aunde, right? They do that for a few nights. Phir Guru Sahib Ji haar ke bhai Bhai Nand Lal Ji 2-3 din aunge, bas phir thak jange and chale jane, right? But the more Guru Gobind Singh Ji doesn't come out, the louder Bhai Nand Lal Ji gets. And they even like start knocking on the window, right, and yelling loudly, "Vi dal le lo," right? And finally Guru Gobind Singh Ji opens it. And they say, "Hanji bhai, kinne mol da? Like, what are you selling it for?" And Bhai Nand Lal Ji said, "Ek kirpa drishti de vaste." And Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, "Inna menga?" And they shut the window. And Bhai Nand Lal Ji like, "Huh? Aah ki ho gaya? Ye to putha hi pai gaya." So then they think about it for a while. They're like, maybe I didn't do it right. So then they go again. And then they start selling their life. They're like, Jaan le lo, right? And Guru Gobind Singh Ji opens the door. Like, mull kiya? Like, mull ta ohi a, ek thodi kirpa drishti ek wari. Guru Gobind Singh Ji kende, man, not expensive? No. And they shut the window. And now, Bhai Nand Lal Ji is getting really confused. He said, is my life worth nothing? Is my heart worth nothing? What can I give Guru Gobind Singh Ji that will get them to look at me with kirpa drishti? So they go the next day and they said, take both of my things, right? Jaan vi le lo, dal vi le lo. And then Guru Sahib Ji opens the window. Like, Bhai Nand Lal Ji, eon nahi vikna. Eon nahi kirpa drishti milni. Like, hath jod ke, they're crying and like, fir dasso mainu, what do I have to do? Said, your heart is very dirty. I can't have such a defective heart. Mainu koi saaf suthri thang chahidi. I need a nice, pure heart that's clean. And so Bhai Nand Lal Ji said, no worries. Tusi bas dasso sahi, I'll have it and clean and I'll bring it to you. And Guru Sahib Ji kende, langar di seva karo. Pande manjo, Sikhan di seva karo. Do seva to clean out your heart. So Bhai Nand Lal Ji shuru ho jande a. And jion lagde a, raat to leke swer tak pandiyan di seva, tappadan di seva, jhadu di seva, any seva they could get their hands on, they keep doing. And they keep doing. And they never asked Guru Gobind Singh Ji ever again for their kirpa drishti. Because they said, they knew, they're like, Haji mera dil. They always felt, whenever they had that thought in their head, should I go ask Guru Sahib Ji to get the kirpa drishti? They're like, nahi, Haji bahut ganda dil. So then they would start doing more seva and more seva. It came to one point where Nal di Nal Bhai Nand Lal Ji would write in Vairag, right? They would do seva all day. They just seva muk jandi si. They used to sit down and write. And what they were feeling inside of their heart, the pain and the frustrations and the love for Guru Gobind Singh Ji. They sit there and they write it down. And then they get up at Amrit Vela again and start all the seva all over again. So what happens was, it got to a point where Guru Gobind Singh Ji comes up to Bhai Nand Lal Ji and says, Bhai Nand Lal Ji? And Bhai Nand Lal Ji said, Guru Sahib Ji. And they fall to their feet. And they said, Guru Sahib Ji, what mistake have I made? Main ki galti ki thi? Please tell me, main jarur aapdi galti fix karunga. And Guru Sahib Ji picks up Bhai Nand Lal Ji and says, is that heart still for sale? And Bhai Nand Lal Ji bursts out crying. The Guru Sahib Ji, thodi kirpa, it's what you've been so kind to me. Nahi ta mera dil jada si is still not clean. And you know that, but you took pity on me. And tusi kirpa karke, you still given me your kirpa drishti. And they said, मैं पहला सोचा सीगा भी थोड़ी कृपा दृष्टि किन्नी सस्ती आ. But the thing is, कृपा दृष्टि is when you want to give it. There's nobody that can buy it. If I buy it from you, that lowers the value of your kirpa drishti. There's nothing in the world that can buy that kirpa from you. Je tusi aap kirpa karoge from your own happiness, only then someone can get it. Main sochya si, I was foolish. Main sochya si, main murkh si. Main sochya si ki main thode to kirpa drishti khareed sakda. But no one can. ਭਾਵੇਂ ਮੈਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਲਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਸੁੱਚੇ ਤੋਂ ਸੁੱਚਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੋਵੇ, the kirpa drishti depends on who you want to give it to and when you want to give it. And this is the time, and Guru Sahib ji ne Bhai Nand Lal ji ਨੂੰ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਗਲਫਕੜੀ ਚ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ ਕਿ Bhai Nand Lal ji, you have my kirpa drishti. You've made me proud. And those writings that Bhai Nand Lal ji used to write during that time, Guru Gobind Singh ji said, show them to me. ਉਹ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਜਿਹੜਾ, it's known as Zindagi Nama. And Guru Gobind Singh ji changed the name of it, right? Because Bhai Nand Lal ji had called it Bandagi Nama, right? That this is how you do bandagi. This is how you clean yourself out for the person you want to give yourself up to. But then Guru Gobind Singh ji said, no, Bhai Nand Lal ji. Once they read it, and it's all in Persian. Once Guru Gobind Singh ji read it, they said, no, Bhai Nand Lal ji, this is not Bandagi Nama, it's Zindagi Nama. Whoever reads this, no matter how dry they are inside, no matter how much they don't want to be a Sikh, no matter how much they don't like doing Path, no matter how much tired they get of doing Naam Simran, if they read this, they'll fall in love with Sikhi again, they'll fall in love with God again, they'll fall in love with me again. So because of you, Bhai Nand Lal ji, many, many Sikhs will benefit so many years from now. So a lot of the times, we all get that feeling. We're just so tired. Like, fir nitnem karna pehna. Kuch milda ta hai nahi. At least that's what we think. But ek do din nitnem na karke vekho, dekho kinna panga penda. All those things that go well in our life, they start going bad in our life. Kyunki nitnem di kirpa de naal we're floating by. And so when we start getting tired of doing Naam Simran and start losing the love for Guru Sahib ji, if we read Zindagi Nama, it brings that emotion back alive. Because there's translations in English and in Punjabi underneath. So you read them, you see how excited and in love Bhai Nand Lal ji is. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਆ ਰੱਬ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. In their Ganjanama, they talk about how if they came under this world, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ, they wanted to do bhakti. And they say that they would never have come into this world if they did not want to do, and because their desire of bandagi, to praise Vaheguru, to sing Vaheguru's Kirtan, to do Path, to love Guru Gobind Singh ji, to love Vaheguru, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਪਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਵਾਪਸ ਜਨਮ ਲਿਆ. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਵਾਪਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਸੀ. Just the feeling of falling in love with Vaheguru, I wanted to do that. So they came. This was the type of thought process that Bhai Nand Lal ji has. So next slide. So this is the last story I have. I try to look for quite a few other ones, but there's not a lot of information on Bhai Nand Lal ji. But they have written so many works, so many different works, at least 10 to 12 different works they've written out throughout their life. And Ratname vi hai, Tankhaname vi hai. They also have written Zindagi Nama, Ghazlan. They've written so many different things. And jehde aapa gone hunne a, right? Actually, I'll get there later. Hold on. So, this story is of Guru Gobind Singh ji. Te ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੀ, in the afternoon they used to go for walks along the bank. And ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਰਜ ਢਲ ਲਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, it's sunset. So the rays of the sun are playing on the water. And holi holi hawa vag rahi si, and Guru Sahib ji and all the Sikhs were walking by on the banks of the river. And what Guru Sahib ji does is like roda chak lende a. They pick up a roda and they throw it into the river. And they said, why did the rock dubya kyon? Why did it drown? Why did it sink? Right? Jehda main roda chakya si te main sittya, oh dubya kyon? And everyone's like, Maharaj ji, roda sitti da te dub janda kyunki bhara pani hola. And Guru Sahib ji smiles and they walk on. Then they pick up a rock again. And they throw it up, catch it, throw it up, catch it, and then they throw it, and it sinks again. And Guru Sahib ji says, Bhai dasso, aa jehda roda, it dubya kyon? Why did it drown? Why did it sink? And so, Again, Sikh ਕਹਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ, ਬਾਲੇ ਭਾਰੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਆ ਹੌਲਾ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਰੋੜਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਜਾ ਵੜਦਾ. Guru Sahib Ji again smiles. And then the third time they ask, like they pick up a rock again and they're about to throw it. And the Sikhs watch, kind of puzzled. Like Guru Sahib Ji ne do wari sittya, hun tiji wari fir sittan lagya. They throw it and then Guru Sahib Ji is just about to open their mouth and they say, "Ah roda, Maharaj Ji, ohi sawal fir dasya ta hai, ah jehड़ा roda hunde dubda hi hunde a, Rab di kudrat a," right? And Guru Sahib Ji starts kind of smiling and laughing and they walk on. And then they pick up another roda and everyone's like, ah. But they don't say anything. And Bhai Nand Ji is watching all of this. Oh, naal di naal ture hunde, right? And they're watching Guru Sahib Ji pick up the roda and throw it in the water, pick up the roda and throw it in the water. Especially the time Guru Sahib Ji picks up the roda and throws it up and down, and then they throw it again. Bhai Nand Ji is watching them and they're just going, they're thinking. And the fourth time that Guru Sahib Ji picks up the roda, they turn to Bhai Nand Ji. And ਉਹ ਛੱਡਦੇ ਆ and the roda sinks, the rock sinks. And they ask Bhai Nand Ji, ਕਿਉਂ Bhai Nand Ji, roda ਕਿਉਂ ਡੁੱਬਿਆ? And right when Guru Sahib Ji asks that, Bhai Nand Ji ਫੁਹਾਰੇ ਫੁੱਟ ਕੇ ਰੋਂਦੇ. They just start crying. ਜਿਉਂ ਰੋਂਦੇ ਆ, they just keep crying and crying and ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, what is going on? ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਰੋੜਾ ਡੁੱਬਦਾ, ਕਾਹਤੋਂ ਰੋੜਾ ਡੁੱਬਦਾ, ਕਾਹਤੋਂ ਪੁੱਛੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ, ਉਧਰੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਰੋਣ ਲੱਗ ਗਏ. It makes no sense. Why is Guru Sahib Ji ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੇ ਹੱਥ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕੀਤੀ, ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਲਪੱਗ ਜੀਵਾਂ, we don't get it. Can you just explain it to us, please? Like, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕੋਤ ਕਰ ਲਏ? What's going on? Right? I want to know. I want to be in the inn. I want to know what's the joke. Right? So, Guru Sahib Ji smiles and they say, Bhai Nand Lal Ji ਦੱਸਣਗੇ. So everyone waits until Bhai Nand Lal Ji wipes their eyes and they go, and then they go, no, I'm just kidding. They don't go like that. But, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਥਰੂ, right? Once they're ready, ਫਿਰ Bhai Nand Lal Ji ਦੇ ਹੱਥ ਜੁੜ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ. They go to Guru Gobind Singh Ji and they say, Maharaj, you're so amazing. And all the Sikhs are waiting like, okay, Bhai Nand Lal Ji, get to the point, man. We want to know. But Bhai Nand Lal Ji is having a moment. They're having a moment where they're just looking at Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Guru Gobind Singh Ji is looking at Bhai Nand Lal Ji and Bhai Nand Lal Ji is looking at Guru Gobind Singh Ji and back and forth. And they're just in the zone, right? And Guru Gobind Singh Ji is smiling and Bhai Nand Lal Ji is just crying and crying. And so, finally, Bhai Nand Lal Ji manages to say, Guru Sahib Ji, the roda ਤਾਈਓ ਡੁੱਬਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ it left your hands. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਥ ਚੋਂ ਸੁੱਟ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ, whatever, anything that leaves, anything you let go of, leaves the protection of your hand drowns. And he said, ਤਾਈਓ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਆਇਆ because ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ you haven't let go of me yet. And so just because you're holding on to me, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਹੱਥ ਫੜਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚਿਰ ਤੱਕ ਮੈਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਡੁੱਬਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ. I'm saved. But if you let me go like you let go of that rock, I'm doomed. And so I'm crying because I'm so thankful. You have no reason, Guru Sahib Ji, to keep me in your hands. You could let go of me because I'm so useless. I make so many mistakes, so many times, all the time. But you still keep holding on to me. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੇਰ ਵੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਹੱਥ ਫੜਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ. But if you take me like that rock and throw me into the Maya, into the world, I'll drown. Just like that rock did, without your protection holding me up. So thank you, Guru Sahib Ji. And Guru Sahib Ji smiles and they say, Gursikho, you get it now? And Jere Gursikha, they're all amazed as well. And we thought it was a simple roda being thrown into the water. ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਰੋੜਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਸਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਡੁੱਬ ਗਿਆ. ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ was so amazing that ਉਹ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ they managed to see something that would make them love Guru Sahib Ji even more. And Guru Sahib Ji never keeps people like Bhai Nand Lal Ji, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਨੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ Guru Sahib Ji ਦੇ ਹੀਰੇ ਆ, they never keep them hidden. ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਰ-ਵਾਰ ਸਿਖਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ, to warn them, to teach them and to show them ਕਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਗਤ ਰੱਖਣੀਆਂ. They always put these types of Gursikhs on display. And now these types of Sakhiyan are examples to us of how we're supposed to think of our life. So I think, can you go to the next slide? I think it's the end. Yeah. So this was one of the type of people that were cultivated by Guru Gobind Singh Ji, that lived in that court in Anandpur Sahib and brought so many beautiful sakhiyan, so many beautiful feelings for us to experience of how Guru Gobind Singh Ji was. ਤੇ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ we'd be very, very lucky. And we can, if we take the writings, ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਗਜ਼ਲਾਂ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਏ ਜਾਂ ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨਾਮਾ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਏ, those things have been translated for us. If we take them, the shabd we read, Vaho Vaho Gobind Singh, right? Nasro Mansoor Guru Gobind, sorry, not Vaho Vaho, Nasro Mansoor Guru Gobind Singh, that's written by Nand Lal ji. It's about 164 verses. And I read somewhere ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਵੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੇਲਾ ਸੰਭਾਲਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦਾ, right? Before going to sleep, if they read do a Sahaj ਪਾਠ of ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਆਪ ਚੁਣ ਲੈਣ ਵੀ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਸੌਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ, ਸੋਲਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਕੇ, where you're thinking and you're conscious about ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀਆਂ 2 ਅਸ਼ਟਪਦੀਆਂ 4 ਅਸ਼ਟਪਦੀਆਂ ਗਾ ਕੇ, you do them singing, and after you sing them, you sing this whole sift of Guru Gobind Singh Ji while understanding the meanings. ਤੇ ਪੱਕੇ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ the next day you'll be able to wake up at Amrit Vela. And I tried it, it works. ਪਰ problem ਇਹ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਆ ਕਿ to keep this nitnem going. ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਦਾ, you notice, ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਆ ਭਾਈ ਨੰਦ ਲਾਲ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ ਕੁਛ, we don't have ਸੰਗਤ, but Gurbani is our sangat, because what we read tells us about the emotions of those people, brings us closer to them. So people like me who don't have Amrit Vela try this and they find it true, right? ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜੀਵਨੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ they can bring us closer to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, especially ਇਸ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਕੁਰਬਾਨੀਆਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ, right? What we want to do is we want to feel, we want to be there. ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ, we want to be there with them. See ਵੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੀ, ਅਨੰਦਪੁਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਸੀ, ਸਿੱਖ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੀ. And reading the writings of people like Bhai Nand Lal ji makes it possible. So I hope ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਦੀ ਜੀਵਨੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ I can bring that ras, I can start to add Bhai Nand Lal ji's writing into my life. And hopefully Guru Sahib ji ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਧ ਸਕੇ. So while telling you these ਸਾਖੀਆਂ, I've made many mistakes. ਬਹੁਤ ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਖਸ਼ਣ ਰੂਪ ਹੋ, ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਾ. ਗੱਜ ਵੱਜ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਓ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.